Free OpenClaw plus new Hermes update. You're paying for AI tools you don't need to pay for. You're missing updates that completely change how your agent works. And if you're still running the same setup from last month, you're already behind. Hermes just dropped version 0.8. It's called the intelligence release, and it changes a lot. I'm also going to show you 3 ways to run OpenClaw completely free right now today. Stay to the end because there's also a new avatar skill that lets you have a face-to-face conversation with your AI agent. That one's worth seeing. Hey, I'm the digital avatar of Julian Goldie, and if you're here, you're serious about using AI tools to save time and get more done. That's exactly what today is about. What is Hermes and why does it matter? First, let's cover the basics quickly so everyone's on the same page. Hermes is an open source AI agent built by Noose Research. It's MIT licensed, completely free to use, and it works differently from most agents. Most AI agents forget everything the moment you close the session. Hermes doesn't. It builds memory across sessions, creates reusable skills from your work automatically, and gets better the longer you run it. You talk to it from Telegram, Discord, Slack, WhatsApp, Signal, or your terminal. It connects to over 200 model providers and runs on a $5 VPS or serverless infrastructure that costs almost nothing when idle. And as of April 8, 2026, it just hit version 0.8. Hermes 0.8, the intelligence release. Key upgrades. This one came with 209 merge pull requests. Here's what actually matters to you. Number 1, centralized logging and config validation. Hermes now logs everything to Hermes logs with 2 separate files, agent.log for general activity and errors, log for warnings and failures. You can tail and filter logs in real time with the Hermes logs command. On top of that, config structure validation now catches broken YAML at startup before it causes cryptic failures. No more wondering why something broke. Number 2, plugin system expansion. Plugins got a major upgrade. They can now register their own CLI subcommands, hook into session lifecycle events like finalize and reset, prompt for required environment variables during install, and receive request-scoped API hooks with correlation IDs. If you build or use custom plugins, this is a big deal. Number 3, live model switching across all platforms. You can now switch your model mid-conversation from any platform, Telegram, Discord, Slack, wherever. No restart required. This is huge for anyone who uses different models for different types of tasks and wants to switch on the fly without going back to the terminal. Number 4, free Mimo V2 Pro on Noose Portal. New Portal now includes free access to Mimo V2 Pro for non-vision tasks. If you're using the Noose portal as your model provider, you're getting a capable free model baked right in. Number 5, native Google AI Studio. Google AI Studio is now a native supported provider. That means you can connect your Google AI Studio API key directly without any workarounds. Number 6, background task auto notifications. When a background task completes, Hermes now automatically notifies you. No more checking in manually to see if a long-running job finished. It reaches out to you. Number 7, Matrix platform, tier 1 support. Matrix gets reactions, read receipts, rich formatting, and room management. Discord adds channel controls and ignored channels. Signal now delivers media properly. Mattermost gets file attachments. Comprehensive reliability fixes across all platforms. Number 8, security hardening pass. Consolidated SSRF protections, timing attack mitigations, tar traversal prevention, credential leakage guards, and cron path traversal hardening. This is a serious security pass, not just minor patches. To update, just run Hermes update. 1 command, done. When I first started using Hermes, I was genuinely overwhelmed. The memory system, the skills, the deployment options, it's a lot to figure out alone. That's when I created a community called AI Profit Boardroom. Over 2,000 members, all focused on learning AI together and sharing what actually works. It helped me figure out which workflows save time versus which ones waste it. If you're serious about using AI to improve your work and skills, check it out. Link in the description. Run OpenClaw free forever. 3 methods. Now let's talk about OpenClaw. Over 345,000 GitHub stars as of early April 2026. It connects to WhatsApp, Telegram, Slack, Discord, iMessage, and more, and works with every major model provider. It became one of the fastest growing open source projects in GitHub history, which tells you there was real demand for this kind of always-on personal AI agent. The question everyone asks, how do I run this without paying for API costs? Here are 3 working methods. Method 1, Olama plus local or cloud models. Olama lets you run AI models on your own hardware. 0 API costs, 0 rate limits. So your data never leaves your machine. OpenClaw has a direct Olama integration. Launch it with Olama launch OpenClaw, then select your model. The best lightweight local option right now is Gemma 4 from Google. Designed for mobile devices, 256K context window on the 18GB variant. If you have an RTX GPU or Apple Silicon with at least 16GB RAM, GLM 4.7 Flash is more capable. OpenClaw recommends at least 64K context for local models to complete tasks properly. Honest trade-off. Local models are less capable than premium cloud models for complex reasoning, but for automation, scheduling, and routine tasks, they work well and cost nothing. Method 2, Atomic Chat app. Not comfortable with the terminal? This one's for you. Atomic Chat is a desktop app that sets up OpenClaw with local models in 1 click. Download it, select a model, and it handles everything. You can also plug in an OpenRouter API key to switch to cloud models without touching the terminal. Easiest entry point for getting OpenClaw running free. Method 3. OpenRouter free APIs. OpenRouter gives you access to 200 plus model providers under one API key, and several are completely free. Right now, Qwen 3.6 Plus is free on OpenRouter with a 1 million token context window. Alibaba is testing it at scale, which is why it's available free. Important caveat, free models on OpenRouter rotate. There's roughly a new one each month, so the specific model changes, but there's always something available. Setup. Create a free OpenRouter account, grab your API key, configure it in OpenClaw's model settings. Jartsi or Kiachum, the smart combo, use a strong cloud model like Qwen 3.6 Plus for planning and reasoning, then assign local Olama models to sub-agents for routine work. OpenClaw supports this natively. Best of both worlds at zero cost. The PABs AI avatar skill, talk to your agent face-to-face. This is the wildest part of today's video. The PABs avatar skill gives your AI agent a face. Instead of a text response in a terminal or a Telegram message, you get a digital human delivering the response. Voice, expression, real-time interaction. Think about what that actually means. You ask your agent a question, and it answers you face-to-face. It knows your projects, your preferences, your history, and now it has a visual presence to match. For content creators, this opens up completely new use cases. For anyone who finds text interfaces cold and hard to engage with, this changes the experience entirely. There are skills that use the Unif API for text-to-video digital humans via OpenClaw, and others that use WebRTC for real-time, low-latency voice and video conversations directly with your agent. For the full PABs skill setup walkthrough and how to connect it with OpenClaw and Hermes, check the video linked in the description. It covers the full install and configuration, not a chatbot, a presence. Best memory setup for Hermes using Obsidian. With the pluggable memory system, you can connect Hermes to external memory backends. One of the most practical setups right now is pairing it with Obsidian. Obsidian stores everything as local Markdown files. Hermes also uses Markdown for its memory and skills. That overlap makes them a natural fit. Your Obsidian Vault becomes your agent's long-term knowledge base. Every note, research document, and project brief informs how your agent responds and acts without you having to re-explain anything each session. Especially powerful for researchers, content creators, and developers who already live in Obsidian. Full setup walkthrough is in the linked video. The key thing, Hermes' pluggable memory interface is what makes this integration practical. Coming from OpenClaw, here's how migration works. Migration is handled automatically. Run Hermes setup and the wizard detects your existing OpenClaw installation and offers to import your settings, memories, skills, and API keys. Or run Hermes Claw migrate manually. There's a dry run option to preview everything before committing. Simple skills convert cleanly. Complex ones may need a quick review after. If you're looking to dive deeper into AI tools and actually implement them in your work, I recommend AI Profit Boardroom. Over 2,000 people learning how to use AI effectively. Everyone shares real experiences. What's working, what's not. Which tools are worth your time, which ones to skip. No hype. Just solid information and practical guidance from people doing the work. It's helped me stay on top of updates and figure out how to actually apply them. Link in the description if you want to check it out. And if you want the full process, SOPs, and over 100 AI use cases like this one, join the AI Success Lab. Links in the comments and description. You'll get all the video notes from there, plus access to our community of 58,000 members who are crushing it with AI.